Hey there, I'm Animesh, you're watching Everything Techie, and in this video, let's see my 3 reasons why the Pixel 3a is not made for India and why you should not buy one. And let's get right into the video. Starting off with what the Pixel 3a is and what it offers for the price. Now, most of my points will revolve around the pricing of the smartphone in India, so let's just get that out of the way. The Google Pixel 3a is powered by a Snapdragon 670 with the same camera feature. The rear camera is identical to that of the Pixel 3, the flagship ones, and the features are also the same, the camera features. The problem here is the global variant costs $400, which roughly converts into 30,000 31,000 Indian rupees, and Indian pricing starts at 39,999. That's 40,000 rupees for a Pixel 3a. Now that is hard to digest. India is a very competitive and price sensitive market, and I am the last person to tell the Google that. Google already knows that. However, they still priced it at 39,999, and for the specs that it offers, it cannot justify that price. Now everyone is talking about it is the best camera smartphone, the best camera smartphone, the best camera this, the best camera that, but the important aspect of the smartphone is not just the camera, it is the overall smartphone itself. And maintaining Google's flagship has been a task for themselves. The Pixel 3 had issues out of the box. It still have issues after launch, months after launch. Pixel 3 still have issues. However, I don't hope the same fate for the 3a, and hope that it does not comes with any of the issues unlike the Pixel 3. A Snapdragon 670 at 40,000 rupees with a polycarbonate back, with no bling factor, with no standout physical features, that is tough to sell. A good camera smartphone, great. A great stock Android experience, huge thumbs up. But what about the performance? Snapdragon 675 and Snapdragon 710, both of the smartphones are priced at 14,000 Indian rupees. Yes, I'm talking about the Redmi Note 7 Pro and the Realme 3 Pro, one of the best mid-rangers in India right now. However, if you were thinking of Google competing with them, you would have been totally wrong, first of all, and I don't expect Google to compete with them. However, I did expect Google to price it sensibly, but again, the problem is that we have got choices, unlike the Western market, which don't have choices, and we'll talk about that in the last point. Getting to the second point, Google camera mod, the mods of Google camera. Now if you have any recent good popular smartphone like the Max Pro M1, the Redmi Note 5 Pro, Redmi Note 6 Pro, Redmi Note 7, 7 Pro, Realme 2 Pro, Realme 3 Pro, these smartphones come with camera 2 API enabled, or you can enable it very easily. And using the Google camera APK, you can get 60 to 80% of the functionality of the Pixel's cameras, like the night sight, photo booth, HDR plus, RAW support, and whatnot. And I'm not saying the results will be identical, but the image quality will improve drastically. So my opinion will be, instead of spending 40,000 rupees on a basic camera smartphone, go for a 20,000 rupees good smartphone with a good pair of cameras say Poco F1 with a flagship chip and install Google camera on that, you will be sorted. So Google camera mod is the second thing that makes Pixel 3a in some terms baseless, because the features that users are paying for extra, the 40,000 rupees for a Snapdragon 670, if users are paying that much for just camera features, and that too software camera features, not hardware, it cannot do 48 megapixel stills, it cannot do 3D videos, or sorry, not 3D videos, live portrait videos. So just for stills, I don't think 40,000 rupees is justified, and for the video performance, I guess there are better smartphones than that. I mean, just look at this HDR plus on the front camera on Google camera, and that is from my Max Pro M1, a 9,000 rupee smartphone. The change it can bring is drastic. However, don't expect a crappy smartphone camera to get amazingly better. Now my third and final point why the Pixel 3a is not made for India is the existence of premium budget flagships. What do I mean by premium budget flagships? I mean the likes of Asus Zenfone 5Z, the OnePlus 6T, which offers similar specifications to that of a flagship and a similar experience to that of a flagship. So Poco F1 is not on the list because it is basic budget flagship, plastic build, an unremarkable design and things like that. However, Asus Zenfone 5Z, glass sandwich design, OnePlus 6T, glass sandwich design. I can't think of the Honor View 20. The Honor View 20, remarkable design. You have also got 48 megapixel or rear camera with a time of flight sensor which enables portrait videos on the device, and all of the options that I have just mentioned are cheaper than the Pixel 3a, and all of them come with a Snapdragon 845 or equivalent processor, a flagship processor. The Kirin 980 is present on the View 20, of course. So the point I'm trying to make here is it is a camera smartphone, but so much focus is put on the camera side of things. Smartphone is just not being advertised, or smartphone is just not being displayed, and that is my problem here. If you are buying a smartphone, whether it have an amazing camera, a great battery life, or whatever its USP may be, it is still a smartphone and it should serve the purpose. My point is, if you are paying 40,000 rupees, you should get 40,000 rupees worth of smartphone, whereas in this case you are completely not getting 40,000 worth rupees of smartphone. So this is it for this video. Don't get me wrong, Pixel 3a is a great device for the Western market. For Indian market it is not, and these were the 3 reasons why I think it is not. What do you think though? Let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care and have a nice day.